What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, today is the 13th. We're running errands. We got a lot to do today. First and foremost, it's my hair anniversary. It's my big chop, big shave anniversary. You know me, I love me a good shave. So today made it a year since I shaved my head. Um, right now my hair's in twists, so I'm going back to work tomorrow, and my hair is in twists. So I would not take my hair out the twist to show you guys the length. I'll do a length check another time, but right now we are at the gas station because our light is on, and I was supposed to put gas yesterday, but I couldn't because I was tired. So we're gonna do that now. And then after that, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to run my errands, and we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat about the cruise. We're gonna chat about hair journey, weight loss journey, and what we're looking ahead to for the new year, and the goals and the resolutions, and we're gonna take it from there. Okay, so hang on tight. Let me put gas in the car, and then I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Bloop. Okay, so tank is full, so we're ready to roll. This just it happens often. I am looking for my phone, right? So anyway, let's go. The phone be in your hand and you looking for it. Oh, anyway. So yeah, I haven't officially told you guys Happy New Year. So Happy New Year. Hope today is the 13th. I hope you're having a good one so far. The cruise, we're gonna talk about the cruise. The cruise was great. The cruise itself was great. Now, my partner, my cabin mate, your favorite auntie, she I didn't really like what was going on with her, but it's understandable. And again, when I booked this cruise, it was because my mom had been newly diagnosed with breast cancer, and I didn't plan on doing any cruises for 2025, but it was like, okay, well, cruising is my escape, so our escape. And I was like, so if we're gonna go through this year, dealing with breast cancer, I looked for an end of the year, like a holiday cruise, to just say, thank God we made it. And even though the fight wasn't easy, but we made it. So, but at the same time, this lady was getting her butt kicked by chemo, and she has been diagnosed with arthritis of the hip, which comes with old age, and she has herniated disc. So she was in pain. The mistake that I made was I didn't request a wheelchair for her, which I should have done. And but I did buy her a walker, thinking that she could deal with the walker. But since my mom is not used to deal with a walker, she was pushing the walker like she was pushing a shopping cart, and not really putting her strength on it and let the walker do the walking for her. So most of the walking for her. So that was time consuming. And then one, my mom is also not a morning person. If you don't want to have nasty attitudes from my mom, on top of her regular attitudes, I should say, do not deal with her in the mornings, period. Let her have her coffee and everything. So there were times where, she didn't want to get out of bed. She didn't want to do this. She didn't want to do that. And I'm like, what the F, But anyway, so we, but skip that. The cruise was great. The people were great. My attendant was great. Don't ask me his name because he's African and the name was a bit different for me, so I don't remember the name. But I kept calling him my love, my friend. I left him a good extra tip. I would recommend the cruise. I would recommend, I guess, if you like the Caribbean, I would recommend you doing it, especially in the winter time. When I say if you like the Caribbean, I'm at the point where I need to go other places besides the Caribbean. I love the Caribbean, but I need to explore more, especially like I need to get out of the southern and eastern Caribbean. Maybe do the Pacific side of the Caribbean, but I need to explore more. So, but the food was good. We did the dining room. We didn't do, 2 nights we did the buffet because she did not want to deal with the dining room, even though the people were so nice. They were so wonderful. I have no complaints. Celebrity, I have no complaints with your staff, with your crew. Everybody, they were wonderful. No attitudes, no, Now, I was expecting to see adults, but I saw a lot of kids. I think I said that in a previous video. I saw a lot of kids, but it's understandable. This is the Christmas break, New Year's break. There's nobody in school. So, but it was still good. No arguments, no fights. Everybody, and that's what I think made the cruise even nicer, because the vibe was just there. There were no arguing, and everybody, was just there to have a good time. And usually I hear, usually when you're on Celebrity, you will hear an alpha code call. Code Alpha. This time I didn't hear that. I heard something else though, and I had to look it up, and it was just, it was a code to ask the staff to go to their assigned stations, and then I looked it up because I did not know what it was. But nothing happened. The first place we went, it was Puerto Rico. This was like my 3rd time in Puerto Rico, so it was nice. It was warm. It was pretty. The people are cool in Puerto Rico, so no issue. The first place I went was Dominican Republic. My first time being touching Dominican Republic soil. I wanted to just touch the soil, and I just relaxed. I had a drink and I relaxed. I shot a couple videos, and then that was it. For reasons that obvious, I'm a Haitian, so they don't really care for Haitians, but that's for another day. But I just wanted to touch Dominican Republic soil, and then I went back on the ship, and it was very, very hot. So, and dealing with mom and her walker, that's another thing too. Then the third place we went was St. Martin's. Let me tell you something. St. Martin is here. St. Martin is here. The people are so welcoming, so nice, so sweet, so I swear when I go to St. Martin, I feel like I belong there. You know, they don't look at you like, at least me, they don't they don't even treat me like I'm a tourist. Okay? I love St. Martin. They know how to make people feel welcome. Okay? You're blending in, and I love that. So if you've never been to St. Martin, go. And if you had a different experience in St. Martin, because I've yet to meet anyone that has a negative story about St. Martin. No. And you should go. Then we went to St. Croix. No, then we went to Tortola. My mom was so excited about being in Tortola. She took her painful self off the ship. But the thing is with Tortola, it was when we got there, it was New Year's Day, and unfortunately everything was shut down. So yeah, so we couldn't do much, but we did the port. And okay, there's frickety frack. Okay, so we did the port, and then after that we were cool. We had something in Tortola, which was the I had the Dubai chocolate latte. If they have it here, try it. I've never tried it here. I tried it in Tortola. The hens that blessed it, the hens that made it were blessed, and it was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then after that, we went to St. Croix. I've been to St. Croix before. So, and this is why I tell you guys that I'm ready to explore out of the Caribbean. The Caribbean is like home. Now it's time for me to leave home and explore the outside. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna like. Future cruises, I'm gonna, look outside of the Caribbean. Okay, so I'd recommend the cruise. Definitely do it. It was Celebrity Summit, one of their oldest ships, but it was still nice. I think it's refurbished. It was still nice. I didn't see no rust. I didn't smell anything bad. I didn't, the bathroom was cute. Oh my God, I like the bathroom. The room was good. Like I said in a previous video, I had an inside cabin because I do what I always do, which is book an inside cabin. As we get closer to the cruise date, I would upgrade, but this time it had the booking went fast. So obviously, it's a holiday cruise, so of course it would go by fast. So now we're in January. I'm already looking for my next holiday cruise. Is just that simple. It is just that I'm already looking for my next holiday cruise because I want to get what I want, and I want to get what in advance. So, but my thing is, Mom may not be able to go because I'm not gonna have you pay about $1,000 up, and you're coming and you're not enjoying yourself. Because and this cruise, I paid for everything, and it was like, okay, well, I could have just came myself. And even though FYI, these solo cruises cost you more than if you go with people, okay? So when you see me by myself, I'm paying more than somebody who has people with them. So, not that I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, it is what it is, and this is the way I like to travel. I'm not saying I'll never get on another plane, because if that's the way I have to go somewhere and, be somewhere, I will. But my preference is cruising. So, yeah. So, I am at Aaron's number one. So I will see you guys when I'm done. Yeah.